Hello there. That's right. The EU has set up a Brexit hotline for member states now that Boris has announced that we're probably heading for a no-deal Brexit. Firstly, please subscribe and like this video to give my channel a boost. And I'm always uploading new content, so please do check back daily. And a big thanks to my Patreon and PayPal supporters. In a tweet last night, the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson sent the EU and the Rejoiner brigade into a tailspin when he tweeted out, "Now is the time for the public and businesses to get ready for the Australian option on January the 1st. And in plain speak, that means get ready for a no-deal Brexit. This, I gather, came after a solid and positive display by Boris during a cabinet conference meeting. The Sun reports, updating them on Wednesday's Brussels dinner with EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, Mr Johnson said that a last-minute rehash of EU demands to punish Brexit Britain for undercutting it had soured hopes of a deal. He shared an anecdote with his colleagues that the EU had told him they saw the future relationship with the UK as like twins. The PM said, "So if the EU decides to have a haircut, then the UK is going to have a haircut, or else face punishment. Or if the EU decides to buy an expensive handbag, then the UK has to buy an expensive handbag too, or else face tariffs." Clearly, that is not the sensible way to proceed. Boris also told his colleagues that the EU completely ignored the suggestions he took with him to the fish supper he had with EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. But it seems that the Eurocrats have now cottoned on that maybe Boris hasn't been blustering and bluffing, that he really does intend to deliver as full and complete a Brexit as the withdrawal agreement allows, leading to Ursula von der Leyen telling the EU Council leaders at their summit meeting today that the probability of a no deal is higher than of a deal. And yesterday the EU Commission issued a communication on targeted contingency measures in the absence of an agreement with the United Kingdom on a future partnership. And right at the end in section 7 it says, "For the period just before and after the end of the transition period, the Commission has set up a Brexit hotline for the use of member state central administrations, giving them rapid access to the expertise of the Commission services by establishing a direct channel of communication between national administrations and the Commission." And it also seems that Brussels has prioritised Brexit concerns above the pandemic, as it goes on to say, "EU citizens, businesses and other stakeholders can contact their national or local administrations through their usual channels. The Commission will publish on its website an overview of national Brexit contact points set up by member states. They can also contact the Europe Direct Contact Centre for any questions. Free phone 00800 678 91011 from anywhere in the European Union or by email in any EU language, and responding to questions regarding Brexit will be prioritised by the centre." Wonder if they've got a bat cave with a Batmobile and a searchlight to shine on the clouds too. Anyway, in the same document they said that member states should not be too nice to the UK. In the view of the Commission, one core principle of national measures should be their temporary nature. A second principle is that the United Kingdom should not draw similar benefits from such measures as the ones offered by the Union in the negotiations on the future agreement. As well as, at any rate, the EU collectively has a stronger bargaining power than each member state acting alone. This bargaining power benefits all member states. It must be used to ensure a level playing field between the EU and the United Kingdom. In short, It means that big boss Brussels is now very worried that some of its member states might go astray and agree on something with the UK for their own national advantage, something that might weaken the position of Brussels and its Eurocrats. And that would never do, would it? How dare they even contemplate such a thing? But not only that, there is talk of the EU trying to force us out of what they claim is their airspace. And the Express says, the Commission has gone further than its demands in the trade negotiations and is insisting the UK agrees regulations equivalent to the EU's in order to take part in a no-deal scheme. That means that the EU is determined to make a no-deal Brexit far worse than their awful deal. And it seems that Number 10 was expecting this sort of retaliatory speech from the EU, with a spokesperson saying, "This kind of statement from the EU is expected. They set out a similar proposition in September 2019. The UK government has already set out its own plans in the event no free trade agreement is reached, and we've said that we would discuss practical arrangements with the European Union. The EU's contingency measures were only set out this morning, and we will look at the details closely." Now, the UK has not tried to claim control over EU assets, but has paid all the money due on time and has agreed on a method with the EU via the Joint Committee for the full implementation of the Northern Ireland Protocol and Withdrawal Agreement. As I said before, it has acted in good faith. Do you think that these actions by the EU are showing good faith? The Withdrawal Agreement itself demands it at Article 5. The Union and the United Kingdom shall, in full mutual respect and good faith, assist each other in carrying out tasks which flow from this agreement. And it also talks about the principle of sincere cooperation. But further, the EU, by putting out such measures, could be seen as asking or even ordering member states to break the Lisbon Treaty. Article 8 of the Lisbon Treaty says, "The Union shall develop a special relationship with neighbouring countries, aiming to establish an area of prosperity and good neighbourliness, founded on the values of the Union and characterised by close and peaceful relations based on cooperation." And this article becomes applicable to the UK as a neighbouring country from the very moment we exit the Brexit implementation period. And it sounds more like the EU wants to do all it can to punish the UK rather than to cooperate. So would one member state, or a few, or all of them acting together to try and make life for the UK difficult be a breach of that article? I reckon so, and I think we're about to find out how really precious EU law is to them. And the EU member states are also signed up, like we are, to things like the Montreal Convention on Flights, as well as the UN Specialised Agency ICAO Freedoms of the Air. So if the EU keeps this up for very long, it could be open season on ripping up the whole withdrawal agreement and protocol. We may well see a tempering of language from them in the coming days, though. And you never know, they might sign up to our deal on Sunday, although I somehow doubt that will happen. But good luck to them with that hotline. Anyway, if you want to hear more from me, please don't forget to subscribe and also press that little bell or you won't get any notifications. And if you want to see more of me, buy a mug with my mug on it by following the link in the descriptions box below and support me on Patreon or PayPal. So what do you think about the EU trying to punish the UK for leaving? Please share and comment, and thank you for watching.